I always say one sentence to my network when they're working is marry the work and divorce the result. Because you can do the work. We don't know the result. The result is not in our hands. But the results will come when we do the work. Some people will have fast results and some people will have slower results. It doesn't matter. It will come if a person is consistent. When I started the business, I was 22, okay? And I was thinking of how I can, I didn't have money. I was those people who actually had to borrow money to join the business. And the only thing I was thinking about is how I could start having a 6-digit income. The only thing I was thinking about is how I can be free, okay? Because freedom is priceless. And being my own boss and being able to help my family, being able to help the people I love without having always this headache of how much is in my bank account. I don't have the money. You know what I mean? And this business has allowed me to leave something called employment or a job since after 11 months. Once I joined the business, I took that decision, you know, that it's not about just making $1,000 or $2,000. It's about making big income. And I went all in. 11 months, I was able to actually achieve that dream. And it was the last time I ever saw a job then. And there's people here with different reasons why they're doing this business, you know, but today this is the easiest business a person can think about doing. It's the easiest industry in the world for as a business, you know. There could be so many business ideas, but this business, you know, is the last business I personally thought I would be doing, but it is one of the easiest business anyone could ever think about doing. Some of you might know already some of the beginning story of mine that I was actually so against this business. I was those people who were fighting the business, you know, advising other people not to do the business, you know. But facts don't lie. And that's what was in front of me. The facts of this industry, the facts of this business, the facts of QNet. And the fact that this business has created more millionaires than any other business in the history of humankind. So that's a huge number. How many millionaires is this business making every day? And QNet today has spread its wings almost in every country in the world and has offices in almost every country in the world or in every region in the world, you know? And to be with a company this old, this solid, okay? Facts don't lie. That was what's in front of me. Many people join the business. Not everyone is successful at it, yeah? So that's when I made the decision that I'm going to be one of those successful people from the business. I'm going to be one of those success stories. Because if so many people are becoming millionaires every day from this business, then why not me? You could be someone who's just, your success story is just $10,000 a week. Some people want $15,000 a week. Some people are seeking for $20,000 or $40,000 a week. Depends on what is your success story. In this business, the sky is the limit. And the business, you know, throughout the journey, you learn so many things. Nurgis today is completely a different Nurgis than Nurgis a few years ago. So you learn so many things, and it's priceless just to even attend a training that's free like this, you know, to hear and be around successful people is priceless. And this is something I realized from day one. And if you think about it, it's a business that doesn't require you to do 20,000 sales, you know. It's a business that requires you to make money machine, or you build a machine that will create and generate 20,000 sales. And the fact that you have this machine between your hands, it's time to make that decision that I need this business. You know, I always say rich people don't work for money. They learn and find out how to make money work for them. When you do this business, it's all about, of course, you'll learn how to talk to people, you'll learn about different skills, but this is something that you will use for every area in your life. And the reason I'm saying this, because actually I had a recent incident, okay, with my trainer in the gym. I have a gym trainer, and it clicked to me how actually we do everything we do in the business and everything we do in our life. So this was in the beginning of the COVID, and my gym trainer, she was saying, oh, I need to have, you know, more clients, you know, can you refer someone who needs training in the gym? I said, of course, you know, why not? You know, sometimes you just want to help someone out. I really went and spoke to a friend. I did get 2 signups for her. Okay, I found 2 for her. Okay, but when I did it, it clicked to me how we do one thing the way we do everything in the business. So I went to my friend. The first thing I did is I told my friend why I started having a trainer. So I told her, you know, since I started having a trainer, the first time in my life, I committed to the gym. That was a dream come true, to commit to a gym. And it's been now months. And I'm so proud of myself. And without a trainer, I'm so lazy and I always have excuses and stuff like that. So I explained why I have the trainer. Then I had to explain to her why this trainer, she is somebody who, you know, doesn't force you and make you hate the gym. She actually makes me love what I'm doing. She's amazing in the way she has experience. So then I edified the trainer. Within 24 hours, this person actually signed up, just so you know. So many people, when I realized when they do the business, they just go, do you need a business? Do you need a business online? But what's more stronger is actually explaining to people why you started an online business. Why did you join QNet? Why did you join this business? And then edify the business. What's so special about this business? It's the only business in the world that you don't even need a huge capital or a running cost. And it's the only business that you can actually build a business for you, for yourself, but not by yourself. You're building it with a team, with people helping you left and right. Their uplines are helping you, guiding you step by step. It's the only business in the world you don't need experience. It's actually a business with zero risk, 100%. And it's the business that the income, the sky is the limit. You define what you want to earn. And it's the only business that you can start whenever you are 1 month in the business, you're 1 year in the business. Even if you're 10 years in the business, you can start today and start making a plan and start finding two and just max out whenever you decide to take consistent action. So it's one of the most unique and easiest business out there that requires hard work, but it's the easiest plan out there for anyone and everyone. So what I realized is that most people, when they join the business, they just go and talk to people about, you know, do you want an online business? But what's more powerful is explaining to them why you started this business. What's edify the business? What's the power, the main advantages of this business? Share a little bit. And then you will find people who are actually saying, how can I start with you? Why can't I be with you? But number one is the person has to understand the value of what's between their hands, the value of the business that you're in. Once you understand that value, then the way you talk will be completely different. Let's just say an example, you go to those $10 shops, you try to buy a bag, you know, it's easy. You can buy a bag from a $10 shop and say, hey, give it to me for $5. You know, you can negotiate, right? Everyone has done that here. And here's like another example, when you go to buy cars, you can go get a cheap car, okay, without saying names, but any cheap car, okay, you can go and you can still negotiate. Give me installment plan, give me this, give me that, right? You can still negotiate. Now, but imagine if you go to a Louis Vuitton shop, not the $10 shop, or a Fendi shop, or Gucci or Dior shop. Can you even go inside the shop and say, no, give me discount? Can you even say that? You won't. Even if you walked away because you thought it was too expensive, the guy's not going to come back running after you because he knows he's Fendi, he's Gucci, he's Louis Vuitton. If you can't buy it, there's people that are going to buy it and they're going to buy half the shop also. And the same thing if you go to a Ferrari, Bentley, or Maserati, you go in, you don't negotiate. The guy doesn't run after you. You don't want it, he knows there's going to be someone who buys 10 of them because they know their value. They know who they are. So just know who you are. Know your value. You don't need anyone. People need you. They need this business today more than ever. The only way you will know your value is first, you should be hungry for your results, hungry for your success. Be hungry for max out. When you're hungry, people will start seeing that hunger and run after you. Number 3, know why you're doing it. So if you want to be very valuable, think of these 3 things. Be hungry for success. Be more hungry than the guy next to you. Be more hungry than anyone else. People are joining every day. Thousands of people are joining QNet every day. But be the most hungriest person for success. Love what you do, because when I started this business, it was the last business I thought I'll ever do. Okay, so when I used to say how to love what I do, I don't even know this business and I never thought I'll do it. To love what you do is first, you should be excited for your success. The moment you are excited for your success, that you know that between me and the life I want to live is just time and effort. Between me and the life I want to live is time and effort. And I know it. And I know my life. Today I'm here. Tomorrow I will be there eventually. You know, by the grace of God, I will be there. Be excited for that life. Be excited for that target. Be excited for your success. And then eventually you would love, not only love what you do, you will be in love with what you do. So the fact that you're in the business today, that's a great decision. But today, make the decision to succeed in the business. And starting today, the number one thing you should do is start getting excited for your success. Get so excited that everyone around you feels it. And start saying, wow, how can someone love so much what they're doing? And then number 3, just know why you're doing it. Every day, remember why you're doing this business. Why did I start? Why? What is the life that I want? And is it something I'm willing to let go of? No. Then wake up every day remembering why you started. And just remember that today, if you started or whatever, if you took the decision today, no matter when you started, that in 6 months, in 1 year, or in the next 6 months of 2021, your life can completely change with just doing certain actions, certain plans, certain consistency, everything. Your whole result can change with one decision. And I've seen so many examples. I've seen a person who starts in the beginning, who earned their first almost $300,000 in 1 year, one of my downlines. And I've seen a person who took 5 years to earn their first $1 million. So some people took longer, some people took shorter. It doesn't matter, you know, but it matters is that a person makes that decision and then decides that in the next 6 months, this is going to be my story. It's all about knowing the value. And then how do you know your value? With these 3 things and making that decision, of course. Actions, actions, actions. Before I go, I want to share a story with you, okay, about something that actually clicked with me a while back, okay? It's about a very big businessman and then his engineer. He was a very rich businessman and he had his own engineer for many years. This engineer used to build all his houses, his towers, his buildings for many years. And this engineer decided one day to retire. So the businessman said, okay, you can retire. You gave me a great many years. You've built amazing things for me. I really appreciate it, but I have one last request. I want you to build one last mansion for me, one last, house for me, but in one condition, that this house you have to use the best of everything. You have to build the best house you've ever built in your life, not better than everything you've done in the past. Use the best equipments, the best materials, even the best workers. I want you to build the best of the best. And then the engineer said, done. This will be your last, gift before I go. So every time he brought the workers or brought materials, the businessman would say, no, send it back. That's not the best. Get me better. Then he was getting upset. Like every time he got new materials, he got new people. He worked so hard to build this house. Every time he brought something, the businessman would say, no, there's better. Do better, get better. He made it very difficult for this guy to build the best of the best. So then afterwards, when he finally finished the house, he was so happy. He said, okay, he told the businessman, now you have to come sign and, hand over the house and everything. We're done. And when he reached with the papers, the engineer was shocked. He saw his name on the paper. He said, what is this? No, you have to put your name. Then the businessman said, no, this is actually for you. This house is for you, for all the great years that you have given me, of all the great buildings and everything you built for me. This one is for you. And this is your dream house, because when you build your dream, you need to always do the best of the best and use the best of the best. And guys, you are in the business that can make each one who joined, whoever has a target, a dream, something in their mind, can achieve it with this machine of yours, with this business, with QNet. The only thing is, do the best of the best. Give the best of the best to build the best life for yourself.